And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather as we begin Sunday morning, November the 29th. One day left now into November, and we'll be going into a new month, and we'll be forgetting about hurricanes. That season will be over. Be glad that is. It's been a rough one this year for everybody with that. Well, good morning. As you're waking up, expect rain. It's already drizzle outside. It's going to be more of this today. 100% is what we're expecting today. As a matter of fact, let's get that weather rolling.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As I said, today is 100% chance of rain. As we go to what the National Weather Service tells us, we got showers between now and noon and then possibly a thunderstorm after lunch. High is going to be 60, but it's going to be gusty, 20-mile-an-hour gust. Now, we could receive between 3/4 and up to 1 inch of rain today, so it's going to do it all day. And to tonight, continuing a 50% chance of rain, but that should end by 11 o'clock tonight. Now, our low will hit somewhere around 39 tonight, but gusty with 25-mile-an-hour gusts, so that's going to be chilly. Tomorrow, it just declines all day. We're going to have a cloudy sky. It'll clear, and then by 5 o'clock, the temperature will drop to 38. Whoa. Now, we're going to have gusts tomorrow night of about 20 miles an hour with a low of 25. So if you've got a pet, make preparations now to make sure that any of your animals that are outside are taken care of. They got hay, whatever, you're bringing them inside, whatever it is, they will get extremely cold, and they're not used to this. So it's going to be drastically a change for everyone. Go ahead and tomorrow morning, make sure that you order, if you're low on gas, get that propane brought on out. If you need firewood, make sure to gather it on up. Make sure everything's dry so it'll burn. You're going to need all that. By Tuesday, we've got widespread frost as you're waking up, and it's going to be about 50. Now, again, on Tuesday night, the temperature is going to drop to about 25. So cold once again. By Wednesday, we'll have that frost in the morning and a high of 56. So over the next few days, it's going to be extremely cold. I can't stress that enough of preparing. And, if you've got somebody in your neighborhood that can't do these things, check on them. Give them a hand. Get some firewood in for them and make some calls for them to make sure that they're prepared for what's going to go on. As we turn to, as I said, tropical storms, this is just a thunderstorm activity. It's going away. Not much to worry about as we move forward and look at this storm predictions for today. Now, we are in this area of getting storms, but nothing heavy. You have to go south of us on the coast and through Alabama, Florida, Georgia, and up the East Coast for the bad stuff. So we're just going to be getting rain. Nothing to worry about today. That's the good news, what's in for us. We got some fog out here in Oregon and Washington. Nothing to worry about. Snow up in these areas. As we move forward, as I mentioned, that freeze is expected tomorrow night. It's going to be below freezing for anywhere from 6 to 12 hours. We're at a 3 out of 4 of how they characterize this. 1 through 4, we're at the 3 mark. So it's pretty big time. Keep it in mind. Be prepared. Cold, it could bust pipes. Make sure that you go ahead and wrap everything and be ready for that tomorrow night also. As we look at rain today, it's just going to do it all day long. So expect that. No change in the weather. If you have to go somewhere, make sure that you've got an umbrella and that you're prepared for what's going to happen. Now, as we look at temperatures over the next 10 days, this is what's happening nationally here. As you'll look, we're finally getting this cold snap that's coming across Texas into Mississippi. It's already made it to Tuscaloosa in these areas here, and it's going to remain that way for quite some time. So that's where we are on temperature-wise of what's going to be happening over the next few days. So keep that in mind. Now, let's turn and go to radar this morning and see what's going on with all of our radar, as I can't seem to find it sometimes. Here we go. Let's pull radar up now. We've got light shower activity all around the Meridian area as we look at this. Nothing heavy. There's a little small, this is going to be up by Lauderdale. We'll look at where this is. A little bit more of a downpour right there near the Ralph Morgan Rodeo in between there and Dalewood this morning. Nothing to worry about. Just light showers everywhere else in Lauderdale County as we spin around and take a look at this. We back out and we start seeing some heavier showers in Laurel, out to our west, Clinton, Jackson, and as the further west you go into Louisiana, heavier stuff, but nothing bad. But it's going to be like this all day, so expect rain to continue throughout the day. Now, as we turn to take a closer look, let's take a look at temperatures this morning of what's going on. As we pull up in Meridian, we're sitting at 50 degrees at Key Field here. As you go up, yeah, right there, Key Field getting wet. As you go back out and you look up at NAS Meridian 49, Jackson 52, Tuscaloosa sitting at 50. The further north you go, a little bit cooler it gets. Tupelo sitting at 45. Then you cross into Tennessee, Nashville sitting at 30 this morning. So that's going to make the Murfreesboro area about 37. 36 at Nashville. I made a mistake on that. But cool weather, and it just does skirt Nashville there being in the storm prediction today. But areas, as you go up in these areas here, wow, look at that. Wyoming, 24 this morning, and South Dakota, 23. Nice to visit, but just not a place to go hang out during the wintertime, is it? Never. It's just it's a chilly place to be in those parts of the U.S. of A. So that's what we've got to expect today. Again, rain today. We're going to hit a high later on this afternoon and into the 60s. We'll get somewhere right around 60, 61 tonight, 39 tomorrow, high of a 38 as it drops to that by 5. And then we're just into the absolute cold weather of 25 after that. So be prepared for what's coming. I wanted to bring this up. Now, if you're looking for a great set of tires and looking for someone that does a great job with what they do, I'd like to invite you out to my friends over at Eastgate Tire. They really take care of you. If you hadn't been by and seen Matthew in a while, Matthew will definitely help you out, do anything in the world for you to get you back going. They can do tires. They can do most anything. Brake jobs. If you need an oil change, they do that as well. Again, you can find them all at Eastgate Tire at the four-way stop there on the right-hand side of the road. They'll give you a great price on something. Just go by and ask. They'll give you an estimate, and then, boom, it'll be great. They'll take care of you. So see them today, along with so many other our great people that help you out here in the Meridian area. Keep it local. Spend your dollars local when you can. And those are some great folks to do it with. Again, thank you for dropping by. Let me see. I wanted to bring this up. Let me go back to radar and pull this up. Because I did not show this before we end this. Our forecast as we go into the Wild Blue Yonder of estimating extended temperatures. Let's pull this up this morning here so we can take a look at that. And that's not wanting to do right. I need to turn that off. Some mornings I've got the touch, some mornings I don't. Don't know how to explain that. All right, as we pull up our extended forecast, let's pull this back up here as we look at this. We go into the week here, we get a slight chance of rain on Wednesday of a 10% chance, increasing to 40% chance on Friday. Now, we get into the 30s after we get past this hump on Tuesday night of those 25-degree weather nights. So that's going to be better for us in the long run. So expect that. But as we go to our long term and take a look here, and let's go further out and take a look at what we've got here. We go to December the 6th, high of 57 into the 30s, and we're going to stay in the 30s at night all the way till about the middle of the month there. And just a couple of days there that we dip into the 40s and then back into the 30s at night. But you're going to see 50s all the way up to about the 10th of the month, and then we'll get some 60s. But we've changed weather for sure here in the Meridian area. So be prepared for what's coming. And take care of yourself always. And again, thank you for dropping by and spending part of your day with us here at Scotty Ray's Weather. I do appreciate it. And as always, we'll be back with more. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll have the special coming with Scott McQuaig at 7 o'clock. The release of his new album is going to be on the 1st, and we'll have a preview of that and an interview with Scott McQuaig tomorrow night. Join us for that. And thanks for being part of us here at Scotty Ray's Weather.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by